Blue, red, and white, and my father.
My colors are blue and white and gray. Blue, mostly because like I'm from Toronto. And then I like the gray because like they call me a shark, so it's a gray. And then the white you have to make automatically.
Green and white, and that's what my dad had. Even when he had quarter horses and standard breds, he was green and white, so I just went with them.
Green, white, and yellow, and it's family colors.
I work for Bruce, so my colors are rose, I think it's called rose, gold, and black.
Green and white, because I work for Richard Morrell.
Blue and white, and if you see the blue on them, they're actually crosses, which is part of the Greek flag, and that's how I got it, royal blue with white.
Family oriented. My dad's got the same colors as mine, or I have the same colors as him, I should say.
My colors, red, white, and blue, and who I got them from, I really don't know. I just picked those colors because that's what I liked.
Blue and gold. I got them from Mark Winnicott.
These were my grandpa's colors. Like, I'm a third generation horseman on both sides, mom's side and dad's side, and these have been our stable colors for, 80 years, I guess. Yeah.
Black, white, and yellow off of copied Jack Mosea. Yeah, so I like them. All the stable, all the farms are black, white, and yellow, and yeah, looks pretty cool.
I would say with my parents, I guess we decided on the colors, and we were going to take black and white at one time. We had it for a few months. I was only about 12 when we were thinking of that, and then we changed that to brown and gold, and so that's what we stuck with, brown and gold, and we've had it all our time. We like the colors, I guess.
My colors are pink and white. I was about 8 years old, and then in our barn, Laura Winnicott gave me some pink ribbon to put in my horse's hair. And from there, it just kind of grew, and I have about 4 pink harnesses now.
My colors are black and blue with a white TJ on the front and the back.
My dad was blue and gray, and I was working for Renee Allard at the time, so I kind of I was going with blue, so I just went with his blue and white. I was always going to go with something white, so I went with the blue and white.
I claimed my first horse off of Steve Coulter, and they were his colors, so I love them. And my first trainer, her secondary color was yellow, and I used that as my secondary color, and I just went with black because who doesn't look good in black?
Blue and white, and I got them from my father because those were his.
My colors are red and white because my father's were red and white and his father's were.
My colors are blue and yellow. My original colors were red and blue, and then I changed them to blue and yellow, just brighter.
My colors are blue and yellow, and I got them from my dad's family, the Rankins at Donmar Farms in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
My favorite colors were blue and green, and my family colors were yellow and blue, and so I incorporated them together and came up with the design, and that's what I got.
I got my colors from Rob Fellows and Norm McKnight Jr. The black, red, and white is my colors.
My first one was at this racetrack here, Flamboro Downs, in 1980, with a trotter named Agios Basilios.
My first win was when I was about 10. As an owner, my horse Hurricane King.
I've been probably doing this for 30 years, and I don't actually remember my first win.
My first win was with my own horse. Pleasing Skipper was his name, and I raced him at Orangeville, thanks to Rob Fellows. Shout out to Rob Fellows. I'm sure he'll get a chuckle out of how it worked that day. But anyways, we raced him up in Orangeville. He paid like $31 to win, so we were pretty excited.
Yeah, it was with a one-eyed horse, and I had the lead down the stretch, and the horse on the front made a break, and he got disqualified, and I got played. That was my first drive.
My first win, I can't remember the horse's name, but it was for George Way. It was here. I forgot the horse's.
Oh my gosh, it was in Quinte, Belleville, Quinte Exhibition Raceway, out of a Hawthorne stallion. And the horse's name was Elabode Smoky. Way back when I was in my real early teens. Yeah, it was kind of cool.
That's going back a long time ago. Not really my first one, but a couple nice horses. When I worked for Bill Budd, when he was Steve here at Flamboro, we had a little horse called Concord Owl. We came off Tony Crowwood. It went on made 100,000 for Bill.
First driving win would have been Belleville, and it was a little horse I owned named Hampton's Dick. And that would have been 89, somewhere in there.
That was a long time ago. I want to say 1976.
That was many years ago. I've been in the business for over 30 years.
First win was in Windsor, I believe, with a horse named TLC, Maiden Trotter. It was just an overnight race.
My first win was a couple years ago. It was with a horse called Little Mary. She won. It was actually on my birthday. To tell you the truth, that was the best day ever for her. She broke off the start and come back and won.
My first win as a trainer was here long time ago, and it was my own horse, Brute Force, that I bought off my Uncle Donnie.
My first win was 2009. It was a 3-year-old trotting colt, and we won when we were still racing at Woodbine on New Year's Day. It was pretty surreal, pretty exciting, and then you just get hooked from there, and that's why I'm still here. So yeah,
it was with a horse called Miller's Ale, and he cut the whole mile, and pretty exciting, I guess, for a first win. So.
My first win is a long time ago now, but this horse I had bought, first time I drove him, I was parked the whole mile. I tortured him. Then the second time I drove him, he win. I drove a little smarter. I figured the outside wasn't the way to win a race.
Probably Are You Kidding Me Cabby? I owned him, but for Richard, probably Sicario.
Long time ago, Sudbury Downs, a horse called Algoma Bird.
My first win as an owner was in 2018. It was with LDL Gem. She was a 7-claimer. And from there, I bought lots of other. My first training win would have been, man, I can't remember. I know it was at Hiawatha. Oh, it would have been Kevin Dan Fraudsters, a horse I bought out of the States, I think.
It was a 5-claimer at Grand River Raceway, a horse I trained, and my Uncle Billy owned it, and we went a lot quicker to half than we did for home.
My first win was on an old New Zealand horse named Thingamy Bob N. It was up in Hanover when my first year driving, and my mother-in-law now actually owned and trained the horse at the time and gave me a shot on him, and we got a win out of it, so we're good.
They just call me Ketros. That's just go by my last name, and that's what they call me.
Yeah, Pajama Man.
How'd you get that nickname?
Oh, well, one day I was at Greenwood and it was really cold, so I slept with my pajamas. And next day, a guy saw me with my pajamas, and he, ever since, been Pajama Man.
I don't know, Ruler, I guess some people call me. Well, last name's Rule. I don't know, just add the ER onto it. I don't know.
Yeah, the Rabbit. They call me the Rabbit.
Why do they call you the Rabbit?
Because in Sudbury, I used to be the king, and I used to front run a lot of horses. So Mike Noble said that, like the little rabbit that the greyhounds chased, that's how they were always chasing me. So that's why they call me the Rabbit.
They call me Lumpy.
Why did they call you Lumpy?
Look at the size of me.
Lumpy Jr. Well, look at me.
Now they call me Sharky. That's my nickname.
Why do they call you Sharky?
It's because when I'm out there on the track, just always going for blood. Because I'm going to be a driver soon, I'll be driving, and that's all it is. When the blood's in the water, you see me coming.
I do have a nickname, and my nickname is Squeege. Older people call me that. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's it.
Some people used to call me Woody because some people thought I looked like Woody Harrelson.
Just Marn. Everybody calls me Marn. I don't know why, but it says, hey, Marnie, Marn. That's That's it. Actually, Saftig used to call me Barney all the time. Mike Saftig. I don't know why.
Well, I've got lots of nicknames, but you know.
Ones that you can share?
No, not really.
None I can say on camera.
Ones that I can't say.
I have lots of nicknames, but probably not suitable for camera.
What's your favorite one? I'll bleep it if it's bad.
So growing up, a lot of people called me Stu Gotts, but I think the famous name I get is Tiny. I wonder why.
People just call me TJ. That's mostly it.
Yeah, I guess Turk. That's about it. That's what people call me here.
How'd you get that nickname?
I don't know. I don't know. It just, somebody said it one day, and I guess everybody, I don't know. I think Bob McClure kind of started it.
In public school and a little bit of high school, they called me Horsey because of all the race horses and broodmares that we've had. So every once in a while, one of my old mates calls me that, and so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, just Woody. That's it. Just last name. That's how it's stuck that way.
Snag is my nickname.
How'd you get that nickname?
My last name backwards is Snag'em, and my dad called his horses that, so the short form is Snag.
Some people call me like our old horse that we used to have, the Stony Creek Kid. They call me the Stony Creek Kid, I guess sometimes.
Mini Wink.
How'd you get that nickname?
Well, they called Mark Rennicott Winky, and when I was working for him, we were going 5 nights a week racing Ottawa, Flamboro, Woodbine, Crawford Downs, and he was going one way, I was going the other way, and everybody called him Winky, and they nicknamed me Mini Wink.
Jackie. Everybody calls me Jackie when I'm not very nice. And unfortunately, sometimes my horse, JC's Little Man, gets called Jackie's Little Man. And sometimes I get referred to as Jackie Woodward.
Oh, probably have to be blue or green, right?
Probably blue.
Any reason why blue?
No, it's just my favorite color.
Blue.
Any reason why blue?
It's my favorite color.
Oh, black.
Any reason why?
Just black, white, and yellow is all the colors that I have always had. So, yeah, I stick with that.
Green.
Any reason why?
Just color green.
Purple.
Any reason why purple?
I like purple better than pink.
Probably blue. I like the blue. I like to wear blue. I like the royal blue.
Green. Colors.
Red.
Any reason why?
It's my favorite color, I guess.
Blue.
Any reason why blue?
Blue's been my dad's colors, my dad's racehorse colors since he grew up.
Yellow. Yeah, look at my suit. Yeah.
Blue.
Any reason why blue?
Favorite color?
Light blue, because it could be in the sky then, you know?
Red and green. Portuguese flag.
Blue.
Any reason why blue?
Because I like blue.
Green.
Any reason why?
Family color.
I would be red.
Any reason why red?
That's family colors.
Blue.
Any reason why blue?
No, no reason at all. I just like blue.
Blue.
Any reason why blue?
My colors.
Pink.
Any reason why pink?
My favorite color.
I'd be yellow for sure. Why would I be yellow? Because I could make sure that I passed it all right.
Are you tired of announcers pronouncing your name wrong? Thank you for your time. You're so pretty. Are you excited about your qualifier today? Perfect. Thank you very much.